Scaling your Facebook ads is a surefire way to make sure that your business makes more turnover and also more profit. But how do we go about scaling ad campaigns? How do we know what's successful and what's not successful? Well, stick with me through this video and I'm going to talk you through the process of how you can scale your ad campaigns to make sure that you make more profit and more sales. So my name is Chris from Chris London Online. I have grown my business using Facebook ads and my side business from £100 a month to over £300,000 using tried and tested techniques that I went away and learnt myself and put my own money in to Facebook ads. So I'm not here reeling off some other people's advice. This is my tried and tested methods that help scale your business ads further. So if you want to learn all of that stuff, then why not just grab a copy of my free online Facebook for Business course, which teaches you everything that I know to make sure that your ad campaigns are running smoothly and also effectively for your business. But what do we do then with Facebook ads? So Facebook ads, I always recommend people start off with a budget that's reasonably small. Don't go less than £5 a day because we need the data to work for us. But don't go too much more than that because otherwise we could be burning cash through the testing phase without knowing exactly what's working or not. So we always split test everything, which means that we run one ad campaign and then another ad campaign that's very similar but maybe has one difference in it. Maybe it's the headline, the creative, or the ad copy. After a week or so, we'd analyse those results, see which one's working better for us, and therefore then switch off the one that doesn't work and keep the one that works well for us. We can then split test again with something else. So if we split tested the headline last time, we can split test the creative the next time. Once we work out what's working for us and what's not, and we're getting a good return of investment, it's time to start scaling the ads. So for example, if I'm putting £5 down, and for every £5 that I put down on Facebook ads, I know I make a return of investment of say £10. We know that we're doubling our money. So what we'd do then is we'd push our ad budget to £10. And do we make £20? And then when we get to £20, do we push it to £20 ad spend? Do we make £40? £40, do we make £80? And so on and so forth. And we keep scaling up that ad campaign until we reach a limit point. We may get to a point where we put £100 down and we get £200 back. But when we put £200 down, we don't make £400 back. So what we find then is that we may only make £300. We realise we've reached a tipping point where the audience is saturated, and what we can do is then bring that ad budget in line so that we're still getting that good return of investment to make sure that our profit margins are staying the same. What we can do then is start to look at different audiences. So we can look at lookalike audiences, or is there a different demographic of people that we can go after? So these are all the different things that we can do, and then we repeat that process. So for example, if the first advert was targeted to females 25 to 35 in a certain location, it may be that we pick a different location. Again, we start it on £5 and we scale it up until we hit that limit point. Then we may pick a different location, or we may pick a different audience. So we may pick males 25 to 35, for example, and then we scale them up. And that's when we can then start looking at lookalike audiences of people who have bought from us before, and also start looking at things like retargeting, which is people who have looked at our website or interacted with our Facebook page, but haven't bought from us yet, but weren't quite ready at that time, but may be ready in a week or two's time. But all of them, like I say, we start them off small and then we start doubling that budget when we're seeing that return of investment, which we're satisfied with. So I hope that helps you with a basic idea of how to scale your ad campaigns. If you need any more help or support, or if you just don't want to do it yourself and you want somebody to manage it for you, someone who's been there and done it for themselves and spent their own hard-earned money, so knows how important every penny of ad spend is, get in touch with us at Chris London Online, www.chrislondononline.co.uk, or find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or YouTube.